taping of it all, and I always thought we possibly were gonna end up.
I thought so too.
But the guy always does think that, doesn't he? And also, you know, me and May, we did American Dragon together where we played Jake and Rose.
The chemistry was already so strong.
So we had like these two shows, and I don't end up with her 2 different times.
There's a third time's the charm, so we'll see. Sorry, I'm very nervous. It's like one of my dreams. My name's Olivia, and I know Dante and Whitman. I know we're a big part of my childhood as Rufio. So I was wondering, is Iroh and the voice of Katara or anyone going to be in the next season? Will we be hearing more of them, or like flashbacks or anything?
I'm not sure. Do you know?
We really don't know, and if we did, yeah, like Dante said, we couldn't say anything about it. But I mean, we're all such a close family still, all those people that, you know, I think everybody really loves and respects each other and would want to have that happen in the future, you know?
Right, exactly.
So I think for sure we'll all find a way to incorporate it back together.
I drew some fan art, and I was wondering if you guys could sign it for me, because I wasn't able to.
For sure.
I'd be honored.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
My question's actually for everyone, if possible. So I know some of you are artists, some of you are voice artists, and I'd like to ask for the voice artists if you could share your favorite memory of working on the show, and for the artists, what your favorite piece to work on was.
Well, one of my strongest memories was after Mako passed away, we played Uncle Iroh, and Mako has played my father or my uncle, I think 3 or 4 times in my career, and it's kind of been like a, you know, a mentor and just an older actor that I've always looked up to, and he's always looked out for me. And so after he passed, which kind of happened suddenly, the next episode we did, another voice actor came in and matched his voice, and he was in the booth, and when he started talking, it was like, Mako just passed, and his voice is coming through the headphones, and it was me, and everyone in the room was like, it was so eerily and silent, but also just a respect for, you know, a man that you love and his memory, and just I'm honored to be on his last project.
Yeah.
That was great, Bald.
That's beautiful. Yeah, that was incredibly special. And I don't even have a specific memory, but in general, you know, the feeling of having this family that you got to see every week. I mean, and we would just be in there, like, it was usually me and you and Jack DeSena, who played Sokka, and he's one of the funniest guys in the world. And so, I mean, we would just be in there, and we'd just, you know, be laughing and having fun the whole time.
Texting each other.
Yeah, texting each other, writing each other notes and pictures. I mean, it was the best. Yeah, it was like really like a family, and so to have that to look forward to. And you know, another great thing about Avatar was that it was one of the first cartoon shows that had an arc, kind of like a set arc that, you know, most of the time they like it when episodes can stand on their own for cartoons, because kids will just tune in every once in a while. You know, it's harder to get kids to follow a whole storyline, but you know, Mike and Brian, like their thing from the beginning was, we know where this is going, we know when it's going to end. You know, it was not like, and people were like, we want more, we want this, but they were like, they had it, you know, from the beginning, kind of this set story. So it was this beautiful kind of emotional arc where we knew, you know, there were gonna be these individual chapters, and then eventually it would come to a bittersweet end, you know. But so it was the ride of a lifetime, guys. So I'm gonna pass the mic down.
私は、キャラクターの中で一番マイが好きなので、彼女が出てくるシーン、あまりこのコミックにはないんですけれども、一番力を入れてます。マイ。
Her favorite character is actually Mai. So, she doesn't appear in the books a lot, but actually that's the part that she puts in her artwork the most.
.私はトフが好きなので、トフと今回新しくできた弟子3人たちのシーンがとても好きです。
She loves Tofu the best, and she actually has 3 apprentices in the second book. So those sequences are the parts that she loves doing.
great thing that working on Avatar: The Last Airbender for me is like working with Mike and Brian, especially in storyboard form. It's really cool. Like when we would get a script and we would draw out the scenes. I think we would get a week or two, and then we would go upstairs and we'd pin up all our boards. And the real cool thing is Mike and Brian would go through the boards, and some shots they would love and some shots they weren't really digging, but it was cool. It was always a collaboration. And then we would goof off sometimes, so it was a very fun, creative environment, and I'll definitely miss that, being part of that crew. So that's my answer to that.
As an artist that's never worked on Avatar, I would have to say my favorite character to draw is Toph. I also did I can't compare it to his feelings towards Mako because they got to actually experience it. But some of the episodes where they devoted that episode where Iroh was sitting down and talking about his son, Mako. That was one of my favorite episodes too. Yeah. I did a picture for that, but I never sell it because no one really wants to be sad. I want it, but I don't want to wake up and go, ah. Thank you.